In a landmark literally moment for Wajir County, a new voice in Kenya's intellectual and literary landscape has emerged. Mr. Abdirahman Bulle, a son of the soil whose words are poised to etch Wajir into annals of global literary history. On Sunday, July 20th, 2025, Wajir Town Play hosts a prestigious gathering of county's top minds, distinguished professionals from government agencies, humanitarian organizations, development partners, business leaders, and members of the fourth estate who came together to witness the unveiling of the powerful new book titled Eclipse of the Sun, authored by Mr. Abdirahman Bulle. The novel, gripping in its narrative and bold in its themes, dives deep into the dark chapters of northern Kenya history, from the chilling shadows of the Shifter War and the tragic echoes of the Wagala massacre, to the cycle of clan conflict and the agonizing consequences of the war on terror. The Eclipse of the Sun delivers a haunting yet human account of the people's pain, woven through a masterfully told work of fiction. It is a story of endurance, resilience, and silent suffering, a mirror held up to the region, too often ignored yet rich in spirit and humanity. Mr. Abdirahman Bulle is not just an author, he is a development practitioner with a formidable background in food security, disaster risk management, and shock responsive social protection. Born and raised in Wajir County, Bulle's academic journey includes a bachelor's degree in philosophy and sociology from Egerton University and a master's degree in development studies from Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, JKUAT. His novel is not only literary achievement, but also a clarion call to recognize and confront silent battles endured by marginalized communities.
I want to say something about my motivation, why I wrote this book. In fact, writing this book was not a decision from me. It was a challenge from a friend, a dear friend of mine called Leisoi Ndoka. She is the one who challenged me to write the book. She told me I have the talent and that I should write a book. For almost 5 years, she insisted. Then one day, I asked myself, what if I take up the challenge? I asked myself now, what is the worst case scenario? What is the worst that can happen if I write this book? Then I realized that if I write this book, the worst that can happen is that the book becomes so bad that hakuna mtu anasoma. Then nikajiuliza now, if that happens, what will happen? I realized that life will move on, whether the book becomes sellable or unsellable. That was the day I wrote the first sentence for this book. It was on Sunday, 8th October 2023. That was the day I wrote the first sentence for this book. So far, the feedback has been good, and we have sold over 700 copies. That doesn't mean that the book is good. It means now I have friends who believe in me, who believe in the work of my hands. That's why I say thank you so much for that. And another issue, the feedback that I've been receiving, the friends are telling me every time they are actually reading a certain chapter, someone will come to their mind. Someone will definitely come to their mind. That says a lot about the relevance of this book. I wish to acknowledge my editor. There's a gentleman called J.B. Omokangala. He has been very supportive. He has been very helpful. And then also we had a team of reviewers. I also say thank you so much for that.
Today is a big, momentous, auspicious occasion, no doubt. We are gathered at this focal point to celebrate a storm, because precisely that is what the novel Eclipse of the Sun is all about. It's about celebrating a storm of words, of memories, of fire disguised as fiction. This is not just a novel. It's a novel that is veiled in fiction. It's a novel that beneath that veil reveals the history of decades and scores of years concerning our repression, our marginalization, our discrimination, decades of enforced disappearances, of human rights violations, of extrajudicial killings. And therefore, this novel celebrates. It is not written in anger. It is written in defiance. It is written in resistance. It is resistant in memory. The prose is not just poetical. It is prophetic as well. And therefore, for so long and for far too long, we stood by as we witnessed this part of the country suffer marginalization, discrimination, ethnic repression, purely because of our ethnicity and because of our faith. And therefore, this is what this novel describes. It is about the story of 5 men bounded not just by blood or family or genealogy or ancestry, but bound by the brutal hand of history. History which we all bear testimony by celebrating this great book.
I think it's a great pleasure for me today to grace this occasion and appreciate our brother Abdirahman Bulle. I think for me, I'm sure many of you, like me, you were excited to divine into this new book, and I'm excited to see Abdirahman has really put up a book that is really concentrating of our way of life, our pastoralist way of life, and our societal way of living. I think for me, I see this book as special. Why? It has unique qualities. Which kind of unique qualities? We have so many authors in this room. We have seen so many authors who are not here, but have developed books to be read. But I saw it, this one has new perspectives and engaging stories and an insightful analysis of what's within our society.
Nimares Mohammed. I am an author, and actually I'm pursuing Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and Biology at Mount Kenya University. I'm currently a tutor. At Northern College, and I'm also the chairperson of Wajir Youth Development Association. I've ordered several books, but I have launched one so far, which is my Pink Sapphire. I don't have it here with me. It got sold, but it is still online. And today it is a privilege to be here as a supporter and a guest to this wonderful launch. And congratulations. Let me start by congratulating the author for writing this masterpiece. I have read some things about Wagala massacre before the eclipse of the sun, so I have some knowledge about it. And this book here is not just a book, it's a voice for the voiceless, remembrance for the forgotten. And it's also a mirror reflecting the deep scars of the people that have suffered in silence. So Abdirahman here has not only written a book, but he has also given us space to honor the memories and actually to speak out the truth. And I commend him for the bravery for writing this wonderful book, where people usually only fear of speaking about it, not even like think about writing it. So this masterpiece here should not be at reading point. We should buy it and like put an effort on telling others also. Share the knowledge you get it, teach it, like that.
On behalf of the family, we say thank you so much. And Abdirahman, you have put yourself, Wajir County, and the family in the annals of history, becoming the first author in Bulle's family. We say congratulations. With those few remarks, I say thank you so much, and we really appreciate your support and your friendship in joining the launching of this book, The Eclipse of the Sun. Thank you so much.